The owner already knows why you are there. His wife takes the daughter to the back room. You deliver the message. Fukuda's exact words. Pay by Friday or the shop burns. The owner does not argue. He does not cry. He bows and thanks you for coming. He thanks you. And something inside your chest does something it has not done since you were 14 years old, sleeping in a parking garage. It folds. You walk out of that shop and you keep walking for 2 hours. You end up at the waterfront staring at the harbor. You are 27 years old. You have been in the organization for 13 years. You have collected millions in protection money. You have broken bones. You have watched men lose fingers in ceremonies that are treated with the solemnity of religious rituals. You have sat in rooms where people's livelihoods were dismantled over a calculator and a calendar. And until today, you told yourself it was business. But a 6-year-old girl arranging paper samples behind a window is not business. She is a version of who you were before Ito found you in that parking garage. And you just told her father his life's work will burn if he does not pay men who have never built anything in their lives. The shop pays on Friday. You do not know how he found the money. You do not ask. But you know, the way you know your own name, that whatever he did to get it cost him something that money was never meant to buy. You start thinking about leaving. Not planning. Thinking. In the Yakuza there is a word for leaving. Yubitsume is the ritual where you cut off your own fingertip and present it to the Oyabun as an apology for disloyalty. But Yubitsume is for minor infractions. A disagreement. A failed obligation. Leaving the organization entirely is not an infraction. It is an existential act. Some men are granted formal departure. They lose their income, their status, their connections. They keep their life. Others are not granted departure. They keep nothing. You begin researching quietly. There are nonprofits in Japan that help former Yakuza reintegrate. They exist because the problem is enormous. Approximately 25,000 active members and 50,000 associates. Many want out. Almost none can afford to leave. Not because of the money, because of the marks. The tattoos covering your body are a social death sentence in civilian Japan. Public baths will not admit you. Gyms will not admit you. Employers will not hire you. Landlords will not rent to you. Banks will not open accounts. The Anti-Organized Crime Exclusion Ordinances, passed in 2011, made it legal for businesses to refuse service to anyone with Yakuza affiliations. The law was designed to weaken the organization. What it actually did was build a wall around it so high that the men inside cannot climb out even if they want to. The tattoos do not have an expiration date. The stigma does not have a parole hearing. You are Yakuza until every mark is removed or buried. You are 29 when you make the decision. You request a meeting with your immediate superior, Fukuda. You tell him you want to leave. His face does not change. He has heard this before. He asks if you are sure. You say yes. He tells you he will bring it to the Kumicho, the regional boss. He tells you to wait. You wait for 3 weeks. During those 3 weeks, nothing changes on the surface. You still collect. You still attend meetings. You still wear the suit and drive the Mercedes and bow when you are supposed to bow. But something has shifted in the way the other members look at you. The information has traveled. Word moves through the organization the way water moves through concrete. Slowly, invisibly, and by the time you see it, the damage is already structural. On the 22nd day, Fukuda calls you to a meeting. The Kumicho has considered your request. Your departure is granted on 3 conditions. 1, you return the Mercedes.